Bunk has done 8,000 odd percent off the lows. I'm going to show you how to find newer meme coins that have that 10, 20x potential. And I'm also going to show you what to do if you're already involved with Bunk. Two things amazing me right now within YouTube when people are talking about crypto. Some people are talking about the fact that when the bull run comes, I'm going to do this and that. Guys, the bull run's already here and you're missing like nearly half of it. You need to get on with it because things are already moving significantly. And actually, in terms of ROI, is usually off the lows where you get the biggest gains. Late in a market, as I've shown in previous videos, you're messing around with a 1x or 2x here or there. But it's the beginning, early parts that make all of the difference. Second thing I hear all the time on YouTube, there's no need for any technical analysis. You just randomly buy coins, you look at some fundamentals, you build some sort of narrative for yourself. This is all BS as well. You can absolutely use a little bit of luck and a little bit of intelligence and do all of these things, but technical analysis, man, it's so much easier because you literally see breakouts there happening in front of your eyes and you have a better idea of where you might be taking profits, and also you're much less likely just to be holding bags at the end of it all. So let's have a look at Bonk first. And a lot of you may have heard of this particular meme coin, and you would have heard of older meme coins, for example, Pepe, for example, Dogecoin, etc. And we'll have a look at those too. But this has already had a very, very big move. And this is actually spurring on a lot of other meme coins. Now, my first question to you, some people here will be taking profits. Now, I wasn't involved myself in Bonk particularly. But if somebody was taking profits here, what do you think they're doing with their profits right now? They've just made all this money on meme coin. What will they be doing with their profits? Very likely they're going to put it into other meme coins that they think could actually move and run as well. And if you're already in profit, you can hold. It makes no sense to sell. But what I would say here, if you go into, let's go into an hourly chart to see recent price action. I think what I will do in a minute as well is I'll show you Pepe and stuff like that. But basically here, off the highs now, we were down about 40%. So a significant correction. Now, whether we build up, again, it's all technical. Have a look. Down slope and trend line, see if we can do some breakouts. But what we're worried about is if we now move up and we start struggling, price starts stalling here and not moving any further, I would bail. I would move on to other coins. I mean, I would move on to other coins anyway, if I were you. Obviously, it's not financial advice. You make your own decisions. Like if you're in a lot of profit, the thing to do is always take some profits, but you can let your winners run. However, if this is not going anywhere, then that could be the end of it. Because meme coins, they don't trend forever. They have a period of time that they trend and then we're pretty much done and dusted. And it's very, very difficult to call tops in these coins, especially if the whole of the crypto market keeps moving up. But the gains get less and less because now if we move here and we go here, the gains are going to get less and less. So from here, we're moving up, we might do another 50% and that's a massive move. But in a newer coin that's just now getting started, that 50, 100% is nothing. It can do that in a few hours rather than a period of days or weeks. So let's have a look at a couple of older coins first, and then I'll show you some of the newest, best coins I'm looking at the moment. Pepe coin. So this is one I was involved in, but I got in way, way too late. So I just bailed and moved on. But right now, would I get involved again? This is doing literally nothing. Literally nothing. Like since May when it's had its big boom and then bust again, literally nothing. Just going sideways. It's gone up a little bit. I see absolutely no reason to get involved in Pepe. That's like trading Bitcoin. Well, I know it's actually worse than that, but even then, trading Bitcoin right now because it's going sideways and a little bit up, where loads and loads of altcoins and meme coins are doing 100%, 200%, stuff like that. It actually makes no sense to me. And I base that not on my opinion of Pepe, not on my opinion of fundamentals or what people believe future trends to be with this particular meme. It's based on technical analysis. If you see any chart, and I've discussed this in videos before, look back through my recent videos and the ones where I'm trashing some coins because they're doing nothing. What do you think they're doing today? Nothing. They're doing nothing. They're just going sideways, doing nothing. And actually, this is a lot of risk for your money as well, because when we reach these important resistance levels, we can get massive pullbacks down. And with these meme coins, every pullback will be a lot more severe than an altcoin. And an altcoin is more severe than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is more severe in terms of volatility than Apple stock or Facebook stock. So you have to think about it that way. So how does it work in terms of, so we talked about Pepe, let's move on to some other coins. How does it work in terms of why they pump in general as a kind of trend? Let me explain that to you very briefly. I'll just draw it out here. So basically you have these layers And I've talked about rotation in a lot of my videos, but basically you have these layers. So it's Bitcoin, and then you got things like Ethereum and stuff like that. And then you get the next big platforms. So you get stuff like Solana and Avalanche. That's where money gets rotated to. Then from there, they get rotated to smaller coins, newer up and coming coins like INJ and stuff like that, or TIA. And then you get stuff rotated into meme. And that's just how it works. And meme coins obviously have no utility and they do nothing. But like I've been saying all along, don't worry yourself too much about fundamentals. Look at the technical analysis. You're here to make money. You're here. The only way you're going to make money is if the price goes up, or unless you're experienced and you want to short stuff, go down. But in a bull market, you have to be very, very careful shorting anyway. So you're only making money if the things are going up. So all you should be caring about is the chart. Nothing else matters. If somebody's shilling you something on YouTube, but the price has been doing nothing for 2 months and everything else is booming, you are losing a lot of money and leaving a lot of money on the table. Don't do that. So this is how the rotation works. And then it goes into meme. Now, inside meme, what do you have? You have meme's own Bitcoin versions, meme's own Solana versions, and meme's own new up and coming. What's the Solana here? Bonk is the Solana. And what is the Bitcoin you might call Pepe? Well, not Pepe, Dogecoin. And then you've got the new ones, which I'm now going to discuss. The new ones are the ones you should be interested in. That's where all the gains are. It's high risk. They're all high risk anyway. Doesn't make a difference. The risk is the same, pretty much. Let's talk about Dogecoin briefly. This is Dogecoin. Now, you're brand new to technical analysis. You've got absolutely no clue about it. You don't know what all of these candles and lines are. You don't know what they mean. All this rubbish at the bottom. You don't know what it is. What do you think about Dogecoin? Just look at it. The price now is 9 cents. The price in May 2022 was 9 cents. The price in December 22 and April 23 was 9 cents. What do you think? Whilst everything's booming, what should you do with this shit? Hopefully the answer's obvious. Leave it alone. Go trade something else. Anything. Randomly invest in an altcoin and it's more likely to do better than Doge. Yes, it might have its day and it'll have a little breakout and is at resistance, but it could be at resistance for months or years and pull back and then do nothing again. Now, why is this the case? The reason this is the case is it's new shiny object syndrome. This was the new shiny object back here. So, new shiny object, tick. Brand new thing, dog on a coin, picture of a dog. Brand new thing, awesome, tick. It was named on 1 or 2 exchanges before, a few swap places. Great. Then it was now named on massive exchanges like Binance. Great. It has no reason at all now to be bullish or to do anything new or extraordinary as a meme coin. It just doesn't have any reason to do anything. So that's why the price is not going to move. Leave it alone. Let's talk about high risk meme coins. So where are the new meme coins? They're going to be on newer places like Avalanche has a lot of interest in meme coins and they're very easy to trade once you know what you're doing. One of them I'm involved with, nice name, is called COQ, literally COQINU. Just launched, brand new. And basically I was watching this very, very carefully after launch and people were talking about it, but it was doing nothing. Then it was going down. And then what did we see? We saw trend breakout. Nothing fancy, no fancy technical analysis. Then to add to that, what did we see? We saw a resistance line breakout. And this is a brand new coin. And you'll see a lot of whipsaw action above and below important levels. And then it's gone. And even from this top here, we're up 100%. Very, very early days. Now, could it collapse from here and go to zero? Yes, every meme coin can do that. But if you actually have a look at some of the details of this particular coin and you run it through things like DEX tools, you can see that there's not any massive concerns. So let me show you. Literally, this is the website. Very simple, very basic. No team allocation as mentioned here. And you can check it on things like DEX Screener. This is on DEX tools. More information here. I'm not going to bore you with that. It's for you to go and do all of these checks, but you can do some it does a very basic screening here, which is very useful here. But again, back to my point. It's a newer coin on a newer platform and there's attention and now there's volume coming in as well. No guarantees with anything. They have pullbacks. It may just end up doing nothing, especially if all of crypto takes a downturn. We don't know. But I'd rather be involved in this than some of the other coins that are being touted about. There are some other ones that are doing well. One is called SNEK, SNEK, USDT. Same scenario in terms of Avalanche. The only issue with this one is it's already moved. Even just from December, it's up about 500-600%. And when they are older coins, this is the tricky part. When they've already moved vertically, you're going to make a lot less gains and you're open to a lot more risks because it's already done 1,000%. Can I do 1,000% more? Maybe. But this is where you start looking at market caps. And then YouTubers are like, well, Dogecoin's, a gajillion billion market cap. So then this one will obviously be that too. So that means I have another 10x here. No, it doesn't work like that. Nothing, no secondary thing has ever been as good as the primary thing in any of these crypto coins. We've always seen, even in the world of NFTs, you have Bored Apes, and then you have everybody else, loads of collections mimicking Bored Apes. They've never been anywhere near as big, and they get a little bit of a boom, a little bit of a pump, and a little bit of a dump afterwards. But nowhere near as big. It's the same for this. Assume it's at least 1/10 of something like Dogecoin or even Bonk right now. 1/10 of that, and that would be the max. And work it out from there. That's realistic. You have to be realistic with all of this stuff. But this is one that's lagging. There are a few others that I have been talked about. They look interesting stuff. I don't like the charts. So this is My Lady. Literally the ticker's LADYS and it's had a decent move up, but right now it's going sideways. And I thought maybe it's going to break out and stuff like that. It doesn't look as strong as some of the other stuff I'm seeing, but it's definitely one to have on the watch list. You should have several on the watch list. And when they're on your watch list, if you see anything pumping, or if you have a look, hopefully daily or more, at the charts and you see something about to break out, jump into it, risk reward, and have a tight psychological stop. So if it doesn't work out your way, just pull out. The good thing with these meme coins is people talk about risk all the time. And yeah, absolutely, they're high risk. But when you're in profit and you get into profit, you can literally take out your original investment. So let's say you invested 1,000 and then the price goes up to 2.5K. You could take out the original 1K and then you're running on no risk. There's literally no risk. There's just a risk, obviously, to any profits you make, but your original deposit, nothing. So the aim with all of these, well, all coins in general, but definitely meme coins, quickly get into profit, especially with some of these earlier moving ones. And then you can walk away. And then if you want to, you can leave it in a few weeks or months. And who knows, this could be really significant money for you. It could be something that could, potentially buy a car or even more. Other ones, Red Pepe. Again, I'm in and eyeing about this. It's pumping a bit too much now, but it's another one. It's kind of low liquidity. So it's RPEPE and then WAVAX. So this is on Avalanche ecosystem. And I'll show you in just a minute how to buy an Avalanche as well. It's very easy to do. So this is another one that if you just go back a little bit on a 4-hourly, kind of already made a lot of its move, which is annoying because it gets harder. But again, they could pump for a while. It's more established, which is good. There's a lot more trading history. There's levels. This all really helps as well. But again, I think once they've made these massive gains, the gains further get less and less. That's one issue. And the other issue is high risk. So just this getting back to its support, in any given day, this could be down 50%. So if you catch it on that day with your starting investment, it's not going to look very good. So that's an issue here. How do you buy these? Very easy. A lot of you have MetaMask already. If you don't know MetaMask, you don't understand how to use it and stuff like that, comment below. I'll make a separate video on it and I'll make it very easy for you guys to follow. Basically, all you need to do from your exchange, Binance or Coinbase, send AVAX. So buy some AVAX, send it to your MetaMask, and then it sits on an AVAX chain, like a C chain. And then you go to this website. The website is called TraderJoeXYZ.com. I'll link it down below in the description. And here, all you do is you connect your wallet. It immediately connects, picks up that you have AVAX, and then you can decide how much AVAX you want to spend here. It could be your maximum or a little bit. And then you just pick the token here. So you click here, and then you can type in something like Kokenu, for example, if you're interested in this particular one. And you can invest. As simple as that. You can set your slippage tolerance how you want. If none of this is making sense to you either, comment below. I'll make a detailed video about it. Because basically, generally you want to keep it at 0.5 or 0.05. But if the market's moving faster, I don't mind making it a little bit more. But any more than that, so basically the problem here is you might be thinking you're buying something for 100, but the system makes you pay 110 for it because you've not set your slippage properly and price was moving too quickly. So you overpay by 10%. Which is actually a lot. You don't want to pay by over 10% or on anything, or even more than that. There's been ridiculous situations where people just don't know how this works, and they've ended up thinking they were going to sell something for 100, and they only got 50 for it, literally because the price wasn't 50. It's just because they didn't know how this stuff works. So make sure you fully understand this before you get involved in it. And always, when you first start investing in anything new, just start with tiny amounts. Send a tiny amount of AVAX from here to there, just to see whether it arrives, it works. it's safe. There are a couple of other coins, but they're so kind of like degen. I'm probably not even going to mention them on this YouTube video. But again, if you're interested, maybe I'll make a separate video on them. But they look really, really good because these are meme coins that actually have a little bit of utility as well. But again, very, very, very high risk. You'll only want to invest a tiny amount of your cash into this, but they are moving quickly and they're brand new. So if you're interested in that, let me know as well. Comment section below. Thanks for listening.